The European Union, or EU, is a partnership between 27 democratic European countries. The EU underpins peace, prosperity and freedom for its 500 million citizens. The EU is an answer to today's challenges of globalization. Its origin dates back more than 50 years ago to the aftermath of World War II. In 1957, Belgium, Germany, France, Italy, Luxembourg and the Netherlands joined forces to create a community that would prevent another war and rebuild the devastated economy. And they succeed. The EU has a unique democratic and economic system. Sovereign nations accept to pool their power and resources in many areas. This proves attractive. Other countries want to join. Denmark, the United Kingdom and Ireland, then Greece and Spain and Portugal. But this new Europe is growing in one half of a divided continent. The Berlin Wall is the symbol of a divided Europe. In the East, the communist regimes backed by the Soviet Union. In the West, increasingly prosperous democracies work together within the EU, supported by the United States. Then a major change. With the fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989, the Iron Curtain between East and West of Europe vanished. Europe is now whole and free. The EU supports the formerly communist countries as they reform their economies and political systems. The EU has grown from 6 to 27. The European single market ensures that within all member states, people, goods, services and money can move around as freely as in one country. Thus, EU citizens can live, work, study and retire in all member states of the EU. They can travel to the EU's internal frontiers for business or pleasure reasons with no border controls. Economic integration became even easier with the introduction of the euro in 2002. This single currency allows to compare prices directly, for example when buying properties in other EU countries. To guarantee both economic success and democracy, the EU has developed a unique institutional system. 3 institutions form the heart of the EU: the Council, the Commission, the Parliament. The 3 institutions develop and pass laws that apply to all EU member countries, and the EU sets standards that often are the norm for the entire world. A growing number of EU trading partners such as China and the USA now base their own manufacturing norms and procedures on EU legislation, leading to products that are more environment friendly and safer. As a global player, the EU is taking responsibility in the wider world. Internal EU initiatives on environmental protection have implications for external relations too. The EU is in the lead of developing ambitious international climate protection agreements and development projects in the field of renewable energy. The EU and its member states are by far the world's largest donor of development aid. It has set up projects to combat famine and poverty in over 100 countries. The EU is a community based on common values. It supports democratic reform and defends human rights. It provides police and monitoring missions from Bosnia to Georgia. It has also helped bring peace to a region of Indonesia and supervised elections in Congo. The EU is still being built day by day. As it grows, so does its influence on the world stage.